Okay, playing the first Battle of Lincoln. This one's actually quite a long one. Just skip through the introductory scene.
First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army.
So the first bit's pretty kind of standard. You set up some forces, press stand ground, which is the button down here, and the ambush site. I've just put some scouts over here as well.
Robert's men
A, to get them out of the way,
in a sheltered grove,
and B,
wait for the enemy.
Because I want a little bit more. Cause eventually, people do come up from here, and then they come up from here as well. So I just thought I'd do that. So we've got 36 men-at-arms, and it's actually, to be completely honest with you, this first one's fine, the second one's fine, the third one's not necessarily that easy, so it is quite important to basically not lose too many units and do reasonable micro, i.e. kind of attack fairly well actually. So I'm, really go for it. Try not to use too many. Very important that they don't waste too much time running around. They do tend to do that. All this time spent running around and kind of not actually fighting anyone. The first column's down, which is
Robert
fine.
defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way.
Indeed so. So they come from over here, and again, it's very important actually. It's kind of surprisingly important to do that micro quite well. And you really only have, a load of early men-at-arms. So you haven't got too many to work with. So they stop here and then they move on again. And I'm going to suggest maybe the third ones that they stop, like now. Let's go. Let's try and just come round if you can. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. So I've only got 24 left. The next group comes up here.
Robert was steadily undermining the siege.
He is, but as I said, it's this final group that actually can slightly overpower people if you're not too careful. Just wait for them. It's that star that's coming up there, if you see. Sometimes they can see them, and you just have to go with it. Let's just go. Try and get that micro, as good as you can. I know it's not necessarily that easy. I'm hoping I'm just about to do this. Come on! Just about. We've got 7 left though. Really not very great. Yeah.
Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege.
So you get reinforcements now, which is obviously nice.
In the push towards Lincoln, Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard. To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies. He targeted the nearby market town.
So now you've got to go and take on a market town, as the commentator suggests, which is just here, kind of up through the forest, or the wooded area. We go round a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Then just attack, move it up. Take a little number of troops to try and... No, that hasn't worked. I was going to try and go round to get the archers. Come on. And then it's just a case of taking out these tiny buildings. Good.
Rallying to Matilda's cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army.
A bit better. Turn up a bit.
With the market town in ruins, King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle.
Literally no idea where these go. Just over there, okay.
Robert received word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him. But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded, and the route was not without risk.
Okay, just wait a
even
second for the
hardy
archers to... So you go set up camp, then the archers are going to heal themselves a little bit. That'll do. And you need to go and help your Welsh allies, because they're getting a bit of spot of bother. Do that fairly quickly as well, because you don't want to lose too many. Come on.
Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers. Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege.
So yeah, it's quite good to just go for it with these allies.
Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege.
Nice. They should have routed, shouldn't they, really? Just continued fighting to the last man for some random reason. I mean, they're only, what, they're longbowmen or archers or something? They wouldn't have continued. What's next? You basically go and have to break the siege, essentially, next. I think it'll come up with a to-do point in a minute. reason my forces are being a bit slow. Yeah, so now you go up through the trees. Yeah, there we are. Go up through the trees.
Spotted a large detachment of Stephen's soldiers guarding the castle gates.
And it's quite important to go up through the trees because you then go on the other side of these stakes. So you do have to take these forces out, you can't just ignore them, but you can kind of go round them, round the stakes in the ground. And the Welsh allies, if I remember correctly, they come to your kind of aid once you've attacked, once you've started to actually attack. So really do go right the way around, otherwise you're going to end up having knights coming onto the stakes, which is never good. You might as well do this. There we go. Just absolutely come right round. If you see, we're missing all the stakes here. It's very easy to not, you know, to not miss those stakes. Come on, let's go. Lost a fair few units there.
Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates to the castle unguarded.
I think they just opened now. Yeah. And there we are. Nice, turned blue. Get some villagers.
Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison. They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift
And just
the
start
siege,
to
they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
get the econ sorted. Okay, that looks fine to me. Yeah, okay. Just as I say, getting that econ up to snuff. Need some gold, whatever. Might take a minute. Okay, the Welsh have gone down here, so let's do that. Got a council hall here. And there is a first attack coming in. Let's try and avoid them doing too much damage with that battering ram, if possible. Come back. Don't mind just doing a bit of repairing every time they attack. It's absolutely fine. Keep the farms coming. A couple more on wood as well. Yeah, they're going again. They've got a mangonel there. Let's just maybe go and take the mangonel out with some knights. That's fine. Got a monastery here, so let's create a priest. A few more longbows. A few more early men-at-arms. Just looking to basically defend and obviously take out any pressing adversaries. Use longbows especially because they're cheap. That's fine. Keep that econ coming. Might need to go again. It's annoying, isn't it? Come on. We'll lose some of these. Yeah, it is worth getting a priest or two to come and absolve these units of their sins. I'm just going to go out with a small group whilst those sins are getting absolved. To take out the take out these annoying people. Come on. Just take that out and then... Nope! There we go. Acid distillation. And in a minute, lumber preservation as well. Gonna have to do that again. Bit of a pain, isn't it? Not too distant future, we'll get to a point where it'll be a bit easier once we've been upgraded. Just going to take a villager and do the slightly laborious repairing of everything. And again. Get the priests out of the way. The longbows are obviously quite useful. Might as well utilise that perk of the English. Having ridiculously cheap good units. Still standing upgrading, they're doing another battering ram. Get Council Hall, longbow making as well.
Get thee ready for Estes. Market Yard, there shall be he hell.
Make sure these priests are doing their job. Oops. Keep those villagers coming, obviously. Gonna have to go again. Take out the mangonels, that's priority. Particularly with any of the... Oh! Come on. Oh, they're really coming for it now. Okay, not messing around anymore, are we? Gonna have to go after this siege engine as well and then come back in. This bit might take a minute. Let's upgrade these springboards, might help a bit. Keep those villagers coming.
See feet to work, yeah?
Again, you're gonna have to do that. These springboard emplacements hopefully will help a bit. Keep those longbows coming. Mangonel or two will help. Ugh. To take that out. Also go after that quickly. Right, he's deposited his stuff, so what I'm going to do is again come round. If I can just deal with this with a mangonel and a load of archers. Make it easier. Yeah. That's easier, isn't it? Let's do that. Villager to come around, complete all the wall repairs again. Oops. Okay, that's done. Luckily again we're English, so we can just get a ridiculous number of longbows and that's fine. way today. Do some upgrades. Keep those longbows coming. Just leave this as it is. Maybe push a few troops a bit further that way. It's a much easier way of doing it. Now I come to realise it. Let's come down and do some repairs. I'm not sure I told you to do that, to be honest. Longbows are very cheap, pikemen are very, spearmen are very cheap. Keep those villagers coming. Start to create one or two more lumber camps around the place. Quite keen, aren't they? These villagers dying, yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
What shall each do?
Right, 184 pop cap. Obviously could do with some
What shall each do?
I'm just gonna check that because I think that might be gold. Right, are these done? No, you haven't done that, look. Not bad.
That building will be repa-railed anon. Repa-railings are ongoing.
What needed be undone? Over there.
I don't think I need to do anything about that. I think I've got to a point where I've just got so many troops now. Just don't have to do anything. Yeah, I thought so. We might as well get on this gold.
What should each do?
definitely worth noting that it's gold up there. Oops. Oopsie. That wasn't ideal. Don't do that. Don't lose a tower. That's silly.
What needed?
They are gone to hastes to bump.
That building will be reaper railed anon. If you're hanging on the reaper railings new. Reaper railings are ongoing. What needeth be undone?
So blacksmith,
It's in Shetlandos.
production speed. You really need that. And then the arsenal. Is somewhere. There we go. Let's get some of these. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit bored. So let's just start attacking. For some reason they don't like use their
Everything is up.
force there. Quite annoying. It's obviously a bit of a weird attack. Just a billion archers. Could be problematic if they use their mangonels effectively, but they don't, so it's fine.
Matilda's forces struck hard, destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps.
Just retreat from that. I think what I need is some longbows. This guy's feeling invincible.
King Stephen's army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
Oops. Yeah, that was a good shot. That's not what you want. So obviously you should just going to stop for a sec. Right, just take these out. Ready. And then go set up camp. That didn't work. Stop it, sir. And set up camp. Yeah, see? Quite useful, that. Oh, what you're doing. Okay, anything else that I have forgotten to upgrade whilst I'm over here? Oops. Oops. Right, let's just attack move that way.
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled.
Ta-da!
King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men.
Aha.
To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
Right, here we go. I don't know how hard this is going to be, but just in case, we get a bit more pop cap. Their mangonels a bit better. There we go.
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen. Matilda's forces had won the Battle of Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet.
Cool. So yeah, the first element of that's slightly harder than the second. Again, hard mode if you see down top, bottom right there.